Hi, it's Mum, aka Kylie Mort, reporting live on our adventures as we journey on site and online around Australia. Now, before we dive in, let me tell you, Port Macquarie was one of the two places we always knew we were going to. Why? Because it's a special spot for us to spend time with family we don't see enough of. And of course, it was always going to be an extended stay. So, with plenty of caravan parks to choose from, we landed at the NRMA Port Macquarie Breakwall Holiday Park. And why, you ask? First, it's close to child-friendly amusements. Second, it's close to the Chaffer family. Third, it's got fantastic facilities. And fourth, it came highly recommended by family and friends. And it did not disappoint. Check-in was super easy, done online before we even arrived. Bonus points for that. Oh, and the boom gates weren't functioning. So when my Woolworths delivery showed up, the Uber driver could drive right to our caravan. Yep, you heard that right. Woolworths deliveries are now made in Ubers. And I have to say, I'm still a big Woolworths delivery fan. Usually I have to walk up to the office at caravan parks. So this was awesome. Now, let me tell you about the park itself. It's called the NRMA Port Macquarie Breakwall Holiday Park because it's literally on the breakwall. Yes, a huge concrete boundary that encloses the bay where all the boats come in and out. The caravan park is flanked by a public walking track, and let me tell you, it's so popular. It's like Burke Street for most of the day. I didn't even see it on the busy day. Apparently, the running festival Port Macquarie is manic. We had a great site right in the middle of the park, next to the amenities block and close to the breakwall. But wait, here's a unique touch. There was an ice cream van that came around to every single site, and a fresh tomato man too. This caravan park was in walking distance of everything. The kids loved it and were constantly disappearing into town. Now, as much as it was right next to a beautiful beach, unfortunately, it wasn't dog friendly. So, Lady Jane Bingley and I had to walk a bit further around the headland to find a beach she could roam on. But here's the catch. The dog beach looked pretty from the coastal walk, but when we got down to it, it was grotty and smelly. I couldn't help but notice the giant city drain carving through the middle of it. Yuck, no thanks. So, we kept walking and spent our morning sunrise walks travelling further and further along the coastal path, heading toward the next beach over. However, that was a 45-minute walk one way, and with little miniature doxy legs, I think we would have been pushing the friendship trying to get her there and back. That said, the NRMA Port Macquarie Breakwall Holiday Park was brilliant and central to everything, including the city precinct and beautiful walks in both directions. The kids were also super impressed with the skate park right next door, and as much as I thought D-Man would be drawn to the basketball ring, it was all about the skate park, the scooter, and Miss Teen's new skateboard. It was great to catch up with the Chaffers for a week, and much fun was had reconnecting with cousins from the Mort side this time. So, who would love the NRMA Port Macquarie Breakwall Holiday Park? 1. People who love beach coffee stalls at dawn, cafe lunches overlooking the water, and dining and drinks options galore, all within a quick walk from your van. People who love to walk, watch, and explore, the coastal walk is amazing and does head all the way around to the lighthouse, where all the best whale watching happens at the right time of year. 3. People who love people watching, the breakwall is packed at all times of the day. What's the best part about the NRMA Port Macquarie Breakwall Holiday Park? 1. Location, location, location. 2. Dawn views. 3. Dolphin watching. 4. The skate park right next door. 5. Excellent amenities and facilities. 6. Food vans and catering. Yes, please. Family ratings. Preteen boy, 9 out of 10. Teen girl, 9.5 out of 10. Dad, 8 out of 10. Mum, 8 out of 10. It was a great family catch up, but I missed my beach walks. Have you got some great tips for us or places you'd recommend? Follow us on site and online around Australia on Facebook for all the photos, or Instagram for the TLDR version, or subscribe to YouTube to get the notifications. Alternatively, did you want to hear all the juicy gossip about what can and does go wrong with custom built caravans? I've got the scoop. Contact me directly. We have plenty of time to share all we know as we wander along. Because, to be honest, regardless of the very questionable purchases, ratings, and all that stuff, we are really just living the dream,